the watchful butler of Rotterdam. In the heart of Rotterdam, where the giant ships glide through the harbor and the Erasmus Bridge gleams like a silver harp, stood the Grand Hotel Haven. It was a place of polished marble and shimmering glass, where the world's most important leaders came to rest. Among the staff was Bram, a young man who took great pride in his work. To Bram, being a butler wasn't just a job, it was a calling to make every guest feel like royalty. One morning, the hotel manager, Mr. Voss, gathered the staff in the lobby. He was a man who noticed every speck of dust and every crooked tie. "I must leave for a business trip abroad," Mr. Voss announced, his eyes scanning the room. "I do not know exactly when I will return. It could be tomorrow, or it could be in a week. Stay alert and make sure everything is perfect. I expect this hotel to be ready for my arrival at any moment." As soon as Mr. Voss's car disappeared around the corner, the atmosphere in the hotel changed. Lars, another staff member who usually worked alongside Bram, slumped his shoulders and sighed. "He's gone. Finally, we can relax," Lars said, pulling a smartphone from his pocket. "He won't be back for days. Why work so hard when no one is watching? I'll just check the notifications on my phone. It'll tell me if he's close." While Lars and the others began to slack off, Bram did the opposite. He remembered Mr. Voss's words. He spent his afternoon in the grand dining room, ensuring every fork was perfectly aligned and every crystal glass sparkled under the chandeliers. He didn't need a notification to tell him to do his best. He worked as if the manager were standing right behind him, watching with an approving smile. By the second evening, the hotel had become quiet and messy. Lars was no longer at his post. He had moved to the guest lounge, stretching out on a designer sofa to watch movies on a tablet. "Come on, Bram," Lars called out, tossing a piece of popcorn into the air. "Take a break. The manager is probably halfway across the ocean. You're wasting your energy." Bram shook his head and continued his rounds. He checked the guest rooms, fluffed the pillows, and ensured the fresh flowers were watered. Even as the clock struck midnight and the city of Rotterdam fell into a deep slumber, Bram remained awake and dressed in his full uniform. He patrolled the quiet halls, his footsteps echoing softly on the marble, ready for a guest or a manager who might arrive. Suddenly, in the darkest hour of the night, a sleek black car pulled up to the front entrance. There had been no email, no text, and no phone call. The revolving doors spun, and out stepped Mr. Voss. He looked tired from his journey, but his sharp eyes immediately began to scan the lobby. He had returned exactly when no one expected him. Mr. Voss walked into the lobby and found Bram standing exactly where he was supposed to be. The lobby was spotless, the air smelled of fresh lilies, and the gold railing shined. "Welcome back, Mr. Voss," Bram said with a respectful bow. "Your room is prepared, and the morning ledgers are ready for your review." Mr. Voss smiled, a rare and genuine expression of pride. "Well done, Bram. You stayed faithful when the lights were low." Then, Mr. Voss walked toward the lounge. His expression soured as he found Lars fast asleep on the sofa, surrounded by crumbs, his phone dead and dark on the floor. Lars woke up with a start, fumbling for his tie, but it was too late. I thought we'd have a warning," Lars stammered. Mr. Voss sighed. "A true professional does not need a warning to do what is right. You were not ready." The next morning, Bram was promoted to head butler, leading the staff with the same excellence he had shown in secret. In our modern world, we often wait for a notification to tell us when to care, but the most important moments come when we least expect them. As the story of the faithful servant teaches us, be ready, for the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him. Happy are those who are found doing their duty, no matter who is watching.
2, 3, Get a house just to lay in a bed so we can scroll a phone till we're sick in the head. We're all throwing stones till somebody's dead, but I wonder what we'd do if we knew. Something shifted in the air, we all felt it together. Jesus is coming back soon. Jesus is coming back soon. I can feel it in my bones. The day is coming close. Tell the world that they gotta know Jesus is coming back soon. He's coming back soon. Yeah. Sooner than later, like a thief in the night, he's coming back like a groom for his bride. I see it now, he's got love in his eyes, coming back for hearts set on fire. I can't help but recognize we live life on borrowed time. It could come back in our lives. I wonder what we'd do if we knew Jesus is coming back soon. Jesus is coming back soon. I can feel it in my bones. The day is coming close. Tell the world, yeah, they gotta know Jesus is coming back soon. If every knee's gonna bow, why not here? Why not now? If every tongue will confess, why not here in this breath? If it could come back today, let's go out singing praise. Lift you high all my days. Jesus Christ, I know you're coming back soon. Jesus is coming back soon. I can feel it in my bones. The day is coming close. Tell the world that they gotta know. I can feel it in my soul. The King will bring us home. So tell the world that they gotta know. Don't know the hour or the day, but still I gotta say to the world that they gotta know Jesus is coming back soon.